Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been about a month since I last saw you guys. Today what I'm going to do is a monthly wrap-up of the manga reads from the month of January. For those of you who follow me on my TikTok, you guys already know the volumes I read. So this is just going to be a recap and just a little bit of a gut reaction to each volume. So any further ado, let's get right into it. So here is the volumes that I read last month. So I did 8 in total, which is better than December, which was only 4. So baby steps. Hopefully one day we'll get to 1 manga per day. So the first I read was the Water Dragon's Bride Volume 4. I am really enjoying where the story is going. There was more development with the relationship of our main characters. I think it's Ayashi. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Forgive me for mispronouncing it, but we learn like how the rest of the world views her and just like what they decide to do after learning, you know, oh, she has this connection with this powerful entity and all that kind of stuff. So it's really fun to see that development and just to see where everything is going. So I'm looking forward to reading the next volume. Then because of Dylan, I ended up getting into another new series. I hadn't heard of it before, but I'm glad that he recommended it. So I read Orient Volumes 1, and then I had to immediately get Volume 2 because I just loved it so much. This series is totally right up my alley. I mean, it has this ancient culture vibe to it, you know, going back to the clans and everything. But it's a really exciting story. It's really action-packed. Basically, in the world of Orient, human beings are kind of just fighting to survive at this point. There's these aliens that are known as demons that come and they take over the world, and it's just not a great time to be a human being. So there's people known as samurai, just like ancient samurai, who are out and they are trying to get rid of all of these demons. And you just see, you know, established groups and our main character and just how they all interact. So it's really good so far, and I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to see where the story goes from here. Another series that I ended up getting into because of TikTok was a Vampire Dormitory. So I read Volume 1 and Volume 2. Again, I really love this story. It's right up my alley. You know, I love stories. So Mito is a pretty much homeless girl who has no family to speak of. She's been, you know, wandering around, going to job, cross-dressing as a man. Looks really handsome, though. And one day she ends up meeting this vampire who's only into 2D women. And they make a deal with each other that Mito can live at the male dorm if she really becomes his thrall, which is a food source for a vampire. So that happens, and we just get to see how the relationship is between him and his friends and everyone else in the dorm, and it's really exciting. I'm really enjoying it, so I can't wait to read Volume 3. Next up, I had to have some boy love in my manga reads last month, so I ended up getting Cherry Magic. 30 years of virginity can make you a wizard? The premise is really adorable, and it's amazing. It's a really great story. So you have your main character, again, I'm gonna butcher this, Adachi. He's 30, and he's never had sex before. He's never really had a relationship to speak of. And he ends up having this ability to read people's minds. So everything that they're thinking of, he can actually hear that. And it's hilarious because you can see him react in different situations, and that's not completely what's happening in the scene. So it's really cool, and I really like that. His partner, Kurosawa, is cute too. I really love him. So I just love how their relationship is, and I'm really glad that I heard of this one because I can't wait. It's so good. It's so good, people. I'm sorry. Okay, and the last one I decided to read has actually been something that's been in my collection for quite some time, but I just never had a chance to read it. 20th Century Boys. So I have Volume 1 and Volume 2. It was a little slow in the beginning, so I didn't know if I was going to really get into it, but after I just plowed through the first one, I was like, oh wow, this is really actually kind of exciting. So in this world, you have Kenji, I believe his name is? Yeah, Kenji. He had this organization of friends when he was younger, but he doesn't really remember it as an adult. And now the symbol of his friend group has come back, but now it's more of this really dark cult organization that is totally corrupt and not the idea that he had as a child. They were like, he wanted to, save the world, but in this case, it's the complete opposite, and they're doing a lot of nasty things in this organization, and everyone's trying to figure out what's going on, and see how everyone's connected, and it's really exciting, it's really mysterious, and dark, but just a wonderful story. So, so far so good. I hope to continue reading more next month. So that is everything that I read in the month of January. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought the best manga I read was, and let me know what you guys are reading in the comments as well. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.